Hi Libra, my name is Tiana and welcome to my channel Inspired by Ease. I am so happy that you found my video and I hope that the message that comes through is of value to you. Just a bit of housekeeping before we get started. You can fast forward 40 seconds from now if you want to. I work with two oracle decks. My readings aren't date specific, so you might be watching this from a year from now and it could resonate with you. Who knows? And you can switch around the characters, so I might be talking about you, Libra, or I might be talking to the cross watcher. If so, hi. Or I might be talking about another critical player in your life that is affecting you or is of importance to you. So, without further ado, let's get started, Libra. The first card you have is the crown chakra, which is the seventh chakra in our chakra system, and it isn't the last. Some people think so, but of course it is right where the top of our head is, the crown. And it's associated with the color purple, and I always associate purple with spirituality, deep spirituality, and also royalty and luxury and abundance. So that might be relevant for you. And if you take a closer look, we have the pattern, the flower of life here, which is just depicting the harmony in all of the universe and how everything is connected. And the crown chakra, so you might be very much likely be experiencing deepening levels of your spirituality and overall consciousness and receiving more communication from your higher self or your inner being or your guides or your angels. And or you might, like your third eye, there is another chakra called the third eye chakra, but I feel compelled to talk about it. So yeah, it might be activating, and so you might be seeing things in a new way. So you might be having some paradigm shifts. So before we get into the fairies, the fairy oracle deck that I work with, let's just read the card really quick. The frequency of the crown chakra supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. So yeah, that's definitely part of the spiritual journey that we're all on. It's all about transmuting dark to light and healing and deepening our connection with ourselves and with the universe at large. So the first card that you have here is Luathos the Wild, and it is the green light card, the go for it now card. It can also be the love at first sight card, and his motto is go, 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 faster, faster, faster. So let's just go through the cards because this is very interesting. I'm very intrigued on how it's all going to unfold. So we have Tom the poet, and so you can see that he's in a very contemplative state, which is very controversial, like the opposite of Luathos the Wild, because he's all about action and go, 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 and Tom is like, let's just let's think about this. And that seems like a very Libra thing. So we have here Ilby the Retriever. So, and this is all about the deep, heartfelt desire that we all have, but might not totally believe that we can have, or needing to say something, to communicate something, to express something, to give something. So I am getting that there is some sort of heartfelt desire or something that's needing to be expressed, and I strongly want to say that this pearl is a deep, deep pearl that comes from your inner child self. It's I'm feeling like it makes you feel very vulnerable, and I'm also wanting to say that maybe for some of you, you were, I want to say condemned. Condemned, that's very strong. But basically you were talked out of that. And now this is resurfacing, and a part of you is like, oh my God, yeah, let's go for it. And then another part of you is like, should we not? I don't know. Let's think about all the pros and cons here. Let's write a list. Let's like think about it from all angles. It seems like a very Libra thing to do. Libra. Oh God. But you still have it. You still have that feeling that whatever this desire is for you, Libra. Oh. So, yeah, whatever this desire is, it is challenging, I want to say, your current beliefs, your current paradigm, your current state of consciousness. And the part of you that is rising, that is that childlike part of you that just wants to come free and say, yeah. And then there's like the adult aspect, or however you want to think of it, is like, let's think about this. But let's just keep going. So we have the singer of intuition, heart, Libra, not your mind. You got to get into your heart. Yeah, the town, you need to, yeah, I'm not, well, I kind of am, but yeah, no, I'm not here to tell you what to do or anything. I'm just reading the energy here. And so you basically have these two aspects that are having a tug of war here for whatever reason. And because it's basically a tug of war between the heart and the mind. So I would think that this is definitely really challenging what you think is realistic, practical, possible, all of that. And but that has to go out the window, because you are starting to realize that especially, I mean, if you're on this channel, you definitely are on a spiritual journey, and you're realizing that you are God and that you have the power to create any life that you want to. So heart, Libra, heart. Come down into your heart. Come down into this very vulnerable, soft, childlike place and be very honest with yourself about what it is that you want. And I feel like the reason why there has been this tug of war is, I want to say, because you've been avoiding feeling certain things, where if you really go into your heart, we have luminous doom here. And so this is a very heartfelt desire. And so this might, so you might, okay. We have the death card here. So, I was getting a different meaning off of this. So, your dream, your heartfelt dream that maybe you've had as a child, maybe that you were born having, it's like your soul purpose, and you thought that it had died and that you could never have it or experience it or anything. And so when you think about this, you think about not having it, and of course that just makes you plummet and sink. And so that's why you've been trying to stay up in your mind and try to rationalize it and everything. But this is something that you can't rationalize. It's a part of who you are. And if you're on a spiritual journey, you are on the journey of becoming the most authentic version of you. So this is here to say, actually, that it is not dead. And the belief that it is dead is dying, is dying. And maybe all of the stories, all of the beliefs and the thoughts about how you can't have it, or how it's going to be hard, or how it's going to be this, or it's that, that all is dying. This state of luminous doom, whatever that represents to you, is being laid to rest. And once you do go through this process, and I highly encourage you, Libra, as uncomfortable and painful, and it might seem like it will never end. It can feel that way sometimes. I can totally relate, Libra. I can totally relate. But I invite you to release that energy, to release that emotion. Have a cry if you need to. Because once you do release this, we have the collection of pixies here, which is just like, yeah, raising the roof. Go Libra. All your spirit guides and everyone that is focused on you, alive or non-physical, physical or non-physical, we're all alive. So that you're going to be celebrated after doing this work, and you are going to feel so good afterward, and you're going to have this big release. Because where you're going, you can't be carrying this around with you, Libra. You can't do it. And so, yeah, you need to release. You need to release this. It's not dead, and you can have this, whatever it represents to you. You can have it, and you can give it to yourself. And this card also represents loyalty. I think of like a Labrador puppy or something when I look at this card. So it's being loyal to your heartfelt desire, being loyal to that and honoring that, and not squishing it down, not trying to rationalize it in your brain, in your head, but really sinking down into your heart and hearing it out, listening to it, understanding it, and validating it, and starting to take steps to give that to yourself, whatever it is, because whatever it is all part of your ascension process and all a part of your spirituality, the deepening of your spirituality. Okay, Libra? So, long story short, you can have whatever it is that you're wanting, and you just need to sink down into your heart and really give it to yourself, and let go of the negative or the limiting beliefs or thoughts or stories that you might be telling yourself. Because once you do release it, you'll feel awesome. You'll feel like a freaking rock star. Okay, Libra? So I hope this has been of value to you. And I also want to say, Libra, before I go, is that they're also wanting me to say that, like, kind of mix it up, kind of like do something different to kind of like get out of your head, listen to music, go on a walk, like draw, dance, just go out, do something different, kind of get out of your head, and get a new perspective, and then do whatever work you need to do to kind of let go and release and come into alignment with your desire. So, because you're either going to come into alignment with your desire, or the universe is it's gonna force you in an uncomfortable way. So you might as well just be a little bit uncomfortable for a short period of time and release this, and just feel like the rock star that you are, Libra. Okay? So, I love you so much. You are never alone. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. And until next time, much love and blessings. Bye.